Welcome back, guys, Crypto4Life channel. Today we'd like to talk about Bitcoin. And I have some bad news and the good news same time. First of all, guys, this is a BTC CMA chart. We leave the gaps on CMA. This is a weekly time frame. This is a monthly time frame. So this is about CMA. If we go back to the BTC USD, I would like to show you some interesting data on this chart. So here on this chart, it looks like the gap not formed because this candle still in play, just the beginning of the March. So this one like 84. If we work with the regular gaps, what we analyze all the time, so this is a gap. So it's 83,500 and 79,900. All right, we can close this one. And also we got this gap. So you remember 103K and 94. So it's not necessary, so we should pump immediately. Now we close all these gaps, but it's a big chances. So we will see something like this one and continuation, or something like this one and continuation. The third scenario, like usual, if something positive happen in the world, not in the world, if the liquidity from the gold will start inflow into BTC, but I'm not sure, just to be honest, because this price action in the BTC showing us the banks absolutely don't care about a BTC like some asset for save their money. It's not the solution. So everybody invests during the wars in the world in the gold, not in the fancy digital gold. Got it. The next moment, what I would like to show you, it's a liquidation heat map. What we can see in the next upcoming days, we will see the decision of the Trump about the war. So it's 100%. In fact, the price of the gold, S&P 500, and other assets. And on S&P 500, yesterday I showed you, so the alert, strong sell signal on S&P 500 triggered only in March 26, and I added that alert in December 25. So December 2025, we added alerts, and 1, 2, 3, 4. After the 4 months, it's triggered. It's about S&P 500. Usually, how it works before the S&P 500 going down, and the money inflow into BTC and the other altcoins. But maybe this time will be different, right? So we can't know in a moment how the big investors will decide to invest the money into BTC or not. So let's take a look. We're now in a sandwich zone. It's a liquidity pools 69, 169. So around 70K. It's also the crucial level to liquidate the short position. It's on 12-hour time frame. If we zoom out to the weekly time frame, we can find liquidity on the both sides. But of course, here is a bigger liquidity. That's why I'll be not surprised if soon we will see some positive on the media. I hope they will figure out something with this war, right, with Iran, and everything will be okay. But, like usually it happened. They figure out something, give some positive news, everybody we liquidate the short position, and everybody hop into long position, and we react again. That's why we still got liquidity in the both sides, and to liquidate the long position, it's 63K. It's more than enough. 54 millions. This is 75 millions. It's around 71K. It's a weekly. If we double check the monthly liquidation heat map, we can find some also the positive and the negative moments, because here we like a sandwich. So we're just in a chop zone since the beginning of February. And here, even the 82, it's okay. But the same time, it's 51K, it's okay. That's why, guys, now just hard to recommend buy the deep, for the spot. But Michael Saylor screaming all the time, buy the deep. But ignore that noise, filter your feed in social, and just follow your strategy, because now we can go in both direction, and only just because of hope in and out BTC, it can be the bad joke, at the end. So 1 month, so 3 months liquidation heat map. So These levels is like a magnet always for the price. Technically, we already, with this cascade liquidation, grab a lot of liquidity. So the next step is, I don't know, it's here, still the same 54, and some here, 108. That's why for me personally, it would be good to see some rebound, even to 103. And when everybody believe we go into the new all-time high, going down. This is another projection. Honestly, I won't believe in this projection because it looks absolutely weird. But if it's playing out, I will be surprised. Because this line, it's 1K458 EMA, this blue line. This is a 200 EMA. And soon they will cross-line it, right? Around the summer. And now, based on this projection, everything till now, playing out perfectly good. Now, basically, we can rebound, for example, to 60, I don't know, 68, 70K. And based on this projection, we should drop to test the 1K458, the EMA, around 58K. And crash it down even in autumn, in November 2026, to the bottom to 23K. And after that, start the new, like a new cycle. And the top should be like 182. Honestly, I don't think so. It will play out. But who knows? So 23K, it's around here. Around the order block on the monthly time frame. September 23. Around here. Honestly, I don't think so it will play out because all of that lines are in dynamic. I would like to show you the EMA of 365 EMA. This one I would like to show you on the weekly time frame. How it's playing out before. So it's a yearly EMA. Here we didn't test it in November 18. In March 2022 on a COVID dump, we tested on the weekly time frame. Here we tested several times. Like support, of course, nobody could predict the FTX collapse. So if we ignore that noise, this is like a legit all the time we test it at the bottom, around the bottom of the market. So we are now not so far from that bottom. That's why if we drop in the 3 waves, it can be like impulse, correction, impulse. Now should be correction, I don't know, to 81. And for example, the last drop, it's hard to say, maybe summer to 54K. Consolidation and the start of the new uptrend. So this is a potentially realistic moves on the BTC. What I would like to show you by end of the video is the money power guys indicator and take profit. We already retested the buy line on the weekly. It's positive signal. So usually we rebound. But we can drop even to the 50% of this range. So and 50% it's around the yearly EMA. Some money inflow 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row money inflow into BTC. Last time it's happened in September 2023. What's happening next, But at the same time, the same accumulation was here before the last drop to test the EMA. So if we are in the stage like May 2022 before the summer drop, yes, it can be rebound to, for example, 80K or even 75, for example, and crash it down to this block, to 50% of the range. So just be careful, guys, and no rush with the long position. And I think for the spot for BTC, we will see the lower prices, just to be honest. But at the same time, I won't believe in this projection for the future of BTC price movement. Right, please in a comment what do you think about a BTC. Are we going down from current price to, firstly, to the 80K or straightforward to the 50? I hope you like this video, subscribe channel, and don't forget join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.